People, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal 5, Liverpool 5. Liverpool advanced to the further round of the XHAKA Cup, having defeated us on penalties. That being said, we might as well have the player ratings, people. Now, it's the hope that kills you. The game had everything for everybody. It had goals, it had young players, it had Liverpool going in front, us coming from behind, going in front, bottling a lead twice, which is disappointing. Disappointing in terms of game management from Emery. Disappointing for me, in my opinion, the experienced members of that back five, including Martinez. Apologies if I said Leno or say Leno at some point. So we might as well review the player ratings. For me, I'm going to give Martinez a 4 people. I don't know if I'm being harsh, and I do think take nothing away from Oxlade's goal. And while I can't remember the specific moments, my natural inkling, I did feel a couple of the goals could Martinez have done a bit better. So I'm going to give him a 4 people. I could be wrong and I might owe him an apology. I'm prepared to be man enough to say that, but I feel my initial gut is a 4. People, you lot know me, Rob Holding, I'm here singing his praises. He can play for England, he should be a regular, this, that. Go and look at all them vids. But when he puts in performances like today, I look like a fool, people. You lot know me, I keep it fair. When you play good, you play good. Today he was appalling in my opinion. He weren't as bad as Mustafi, but he weren't the Rob Holding I know. Headers weren't convincing, and when he was headering, he's headering them into dangerous areas. I know Maitland-Niles got caught for Oxlade's goal, but go and look at the initial header. I felt him and Mustafi, they were not aware of where Origi was on a consistent basis, people. Not aware where he was at all. He really terrorised them and whatnot. And I just weren't impressed with Holding today. I feel his positioning was quite poor. I feel the centre-halves got pulled apart today when they were tested. So he gets a 4. Mustafi gets a 3, gets 1 less than Holding because of that fateful mistake for the first goal. And because at least Holding, kind of settled to a degree. I don't feel Mustafi got going. I feel there was a couple of nervy passes. He's kind of putting Martinez under trouble. So he gets a 3. And Mustafi really just done Mustafi stuff today, really. I'll give Kolasinac a 3. I weren't impressed with Kolasinac either, people. There was one incident, so I was losing my head. It's like, the ball's coming down his side. The Liverpool man, whoever it was, is attacking. Rather than engaging, he's like putting his hand up and doing that, people, to Holding. I don't know why he's doing that. Go and put out the fire, and then if you believe Holding should be over there, go and do it. Like, what is... Or I don't know if he's trying to call back XHAKA or something. I don't know what he's doing, people. But that was a mad thing. So he gets a 3. I give Maitland-Niles a 6. Now, I feel... I should really give it... I feel he should get... I'm going to give Maitland-Niles a 7, you know. I'll give him a bonus point for scoring. I feel he obviously got caught for one of the goals. I feel he put in a... Excluding that, I thought he put in a decent performance. I feel his performance deserved the goal. Still don't think his position is the right mid thing and whatnot, but I think he was all right. I give Bellerin a 5, people. I feel Bellerin was all right today. He looked a bit rusty and got a bit tested, but I give Bellerin a 5. I feel he was the best member of that defence by far. I feel the defence really cost us today, but the midfield is, again, if I watch the game again, I know the midfield kind of cost us. I'm going to give Torreira a 7 because he scored a 6 plus a bonus point. The same goes for Joe. Now, Torreira played alright in my opinion, had quite a good game. I felt Joe had a decent game. He obviously showed decent character to score, but I was not disappointed with Joe, but I wanted to see a different Joe Willock, the one I've previously seen, because I did think it was a different game for him. I wouldn't say dominate the game, but you see in the same way Ozil was picking up the ball, I wanted Joe to somewhat dictate something in the game, and I don't think he kind of done that. He obviously lost, it weren't his fault really, because I feel, well it is, because it was a midfield runner by Ox. Ox started his run there, Kolasinac was out of position, then he ran, then Joe kind of stopped going with him and whatnot. I started it, so I might as well show you lot. Basically, this is how they scored. We're blue, people, they're red. Ball's over here. Ox started his run, people. Joe kind of half went. Kolasinac is out of position. He should be here. This obviously when he dipped to go and cross it. I think he's being pulled across. He's just here for decoration. Ball came in. Mustafi under pressure by Brewster, I believe. Own goal. So yeah, it was quite silly. So Joe, you've got to learn them sort of things. So I give him a 7, but he could have played better. Give Ozil a 9. I feel Ozil was quality today, people, really and truly. I feel you couldn't ask more from Ozil today. You can say he's playing against a weakened Liverpool side, which he was, but we know he's been marginalised, and I think he played very well today. He was involved in a couple of the goals, so I think he gets a 9. I'll give Martinelli a 9 as well. It would have been a 10 if he got the hat-trick, purely because there was a couple of tap-ins he missed, but he's a lovely player, ain't he, people? I mean, the tenacity, willingness to chase lost causes, goal-scoring ability. What's that? His 6th, 7th goal? I don't even know. He's quality, man, and he's going to be a good striker when he's older. I know he can play left wing, but I'm so excited about Martinelli. I'm sorry he only cost £6 million. I mean, we really hit the belly. 6 million for Martinelli, man. It's crazy. Like, I've really got a lot of time for him. Obviously, he conceded the penalty. An attacking player, a young attacking player in a defensive situation is always going to scare you. And it's about learning from that, because as good as he is, he's still young. And for me, he's got to learn from this. I feel, in general, away from this, not so much today, but he can give away needless fouls. And that's a lot of that is born out of his enthusiasm and youthful exuberance to work for the team. But there's that. And I feel his standards kind of drop naturally as he gets tired. It's about maintaining the same application and high standards when you start the game to when you finish. But these are all relative to his age and experience, so it's nothing to be worried about. He's a fantastic player. He deserved his 2 goals. He worked his socks off. I was impressed with him, so I give him a 9. I give XHAKA a 6. I think, well, yeah, I think he done well to get his assist. I feel he did all right today. He weren't the best of games in that he was poor. I'm just thinking he's played better, so it was all right from him. Obviously, Guendouzi came on, Tierney came on, Ceballos came on. Sadly, Ceballos missed a fatal penalty. I did think it was a poor penalty. It did look quite readable, but it is what it is. That's my player ratings, people. If I've missed anyone else out, give them a 3 out of 10. It is disappointing to be leading 3-1 and 4-2 at a point in the game and not get anything from it, but it is what it is. People, deluded. I'm out. Thank you for watching and rocking.